It's just ridiculous. There's no way. Oh, you capsed. Nightbot did not like that. Here, let me fix that. Let me turn off the caps on Nightbot. I don't know why that's even a thing. That's so stupid. Here, Nightbot. I think it's in spam protection. Excessive caps. Disable. There we go. Try and type like 20 caps again, see if it fixes that. If you can. Because if I do it, it'll just, since I'm admin, it'll just say, oh, you're cool. You can do whatever you want. But hopefully that fixes it. Yeah, there you go. Alright, so let's go ahead and load the previous one. There we go. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. There's a lot of different things. And on this specific one, I forgot to mention before I get too far back into this, let's go back to the main menu, just so I can explain this. So these little lock symbols, which I forgot to do on this guy. So the little bird thing here means they're going to be mandatory. Wait, let me rephrase that. The bird with a lock means they're mandatory in the game. The bird means they have an ability to be in any of your games. And these are all the ones I created. These ones will just randomly be in the game, just like any other. They're just the starting civilizations that you can play with. Yeah, it's it's pretty crazy. There's a lot of crazy shit in this game. Once you think you've learned it all, it's like, nope, they'll throw new stuff in there, and it's still in, I think, development stages. If I remember correctly, or at least it was when I bought into the game about, I don't know, 6 months ago. Maybe not quite that long ago. It's been a few months. Yeah, there's a lot to it. It's pretty crazy. So the hyperlane travel that I was talking about, that's what these little lines are. You can only travel on those lines. You can't travel, like I cannot go from this star directly to this one. I have to go to either this one, to that one, to this one, or go around this way. Now if I was on the wormhole, I would have a set area and that's it, unless I build a new wormhole station. Yeah, like one playthrough will take you easily, even on a small map like this, will take you a long time. Especially if it's your first playthrough. You'll probably lose within the first few hours, like I did. Like, I probably lost the first 8 to 10 games I played, and I played them for like 4 or 5 hours apiece. But once you start figuring out strategies and really what's important to focus on, you'll be able to last about probably to 20 hours in one gameplay. Especially if you're pausing and playing and then pausing and playing, kind of like what I've been doing. Taking it easy, making sure you're focusing on everything. And I forgot, I never gave this guy a governor, so those guys are probably pissy. Let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Check out the surface. Everyone's got a job, it looks like. Let's move this guy here, so when he's done, we'll build a mining facility there. Yeah, if you pick it up, I was talking with my buddy. I was wanting to do a multiplayer server, which would be pretty cool. Have a few actual players in there. the fight against the AIs and each other. It'd be pretty crazy. Yeah, the huge map, let's say, God, how long did I play it? Probably spent 4 or 5 days straight just playing, and I ended up losing. And there were still easily probably 20 civilizations still alive. I lost to attacking to one of those ancient civilizations that I was telling you about. They're just ridiculous. Like, even early stages of the game, when you first start out, their fleet power is like 20,000, and you start out with like 60 fleet power. It's just stupid. And they'll start out with like 8 bases.
System survey complete.
I haven't found one yet on this map, so I'm assuming there's probably one still over here. Because I don't think any of the people I found yet are ancient. Yeah, nobody so far is an ancient civilization. Or that's what it's called, a fallen empire. That's what they're called. So they're basically like just crazy alien races. If you've ever played StarCraft,
Ships
they're basically
upgraded.
the
Construction complete.
God, what would they be called? I think it's Amon, if I remember correctly. The evil guy.
Construction complete.
Amon. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, it's a small planet. Damn it. I really want to expand again, but we don't really have any room to expand. So I think we're going to take over these guys, and then we'll just purge them all, say fuck them, and then we'll just be able to expand that direction. So we need to build our army back up. We have enough, I think, to finish our army cap. And that's another thing. The army cap up here of 36, you can actually go higher than that. So you can go up to like 40 of 36, but you'll be using a lot more power and minerals to keep those guys sustained. So you really don't want to go max, or not max, higher than max, because it will slowly be less efficient, I guess is the best way to say it. And we did forget we need to build this thing here, so we'll save up for this. So here in like, what, 4 months, we'll be able to do that. Okay, so that's in our territory now. Let's go ahead and grab our construction ship. And we will build these mining facilities here. I'm debating about maybe building a frontier outpost here and forcing their border back. But I'm not sure how far that border is going to force. It's either that, or I can just steal this planet, but this planet's pretty shit. Because I won't be able to upgrade the base, but like to the first upgrade, and that's pretty useless. Oh, we gotta move our science ship. Science ship ain't doing jack shit, so let's go ahead and do that. Survey that system, this system, and this system. That one's already surveyed. Right, exactly. You don't want to overextend. That is always a huge problem. That's why you see me taking it super slow and I'm building up my army like crazy, because StarCraft, that's exactly the reason why. That game taught me a lot. taught me how to play tactically and think with strategic movements.
System survey complete.
Warcraft was a lot of fun when I was young. I was like, gosh. Played Warcraft 3 and Warcraft 3 Frozen Throne back when I was like probably 8 or 9. It's like almost damn near 20 years ago, 18 years ago. Exactly. You don't want to get too aggressive.
Construction complete.
Sometimes playing defensive is the best offense. That's what StarCraft has taught me. Oh, we grabbed that too. Okay, so we'll grab our construction ship and we will build these as well. Research stations and mining stations.
System survey complete.
You played the original Warcraft. I don't think I've ever played the original or the second one. To be honest. I think I jumped right in at Warcraft 3. Trying to remember what Warcraft 2 and Warcraft 1 were about. I don't think I played Warcraft. Gosh, that was so long ago to even remember. That was way before I even moved out to where I'm at now. Which would have been at least 12 years ago. I've been here for about 12 years. Gotta merge these guys. Yeah, it brings back a lot of memories talking about Warcraft and StarCraft, the originals. With StarCraft 2, Legacy of the Void came out, man. It was amazing, but now with all these updates, it makes it feel like too arcadey.
Research complete.
I'm not a big fan of it anymore. I enjoy the gameplay, I enjoy the campaign, but the multiplayer is way, way too arcadey for me. I love arcade games, but not when they're supposed to be strategic. Yeah, I think I bought the third one for like $15, if I remember correctly. That was like probably a year ago. Wait, no, I know what it was. I had an actual copy and I was able to find the whatchamacallit for it, the code for it. And the only way I could actually get the game, because the disc was all scratched to shit, was I had to pay them like $15 to have them basically give me a digital copy and replace the code that I had. Yeah, I have to agree. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the arcade part of StarCraft 2, but the actual gameplay, the co-op now is just arcade, and to me that ruins the point of a RTS. RTS is supposed to be legit strategy. Alright, let's see. We got 10 here, 9 there, 11 there. Come on, give me something good. A 20, here we go. We're gonna expand there. That's what we're gonna do. Colony ship. And we'll build 2 corvettes here. And then we'll build a couple more here. Really? When I bought it, it was already in the pack. So like you could buy Warcraft Frozen Throne, and what was that other one? It was like the triple pack. It was the 2 expansions for it.
Construction complete.
The big old box. That's all I remember.
System survey
It was like
complete.
3 times the size of a normal box for a game.